With the upper pulley installed, now it's time to go ahead and move on over and shift focus to the tensioning arm assembly. Kaz is going to go ahead and start removing the old one. There's only one bolt that holds it on. It actually runs through the water pump, so you're going to get a little bit of coolant maybe dripping out of it. Nothing to worry about. It'll seal back up once you put the bolt back in with the new tensioning assembly. Take your time. Don't want to drop anything. Being very deliberate, and all this stuff will make it so much easier. And here's the new bolt. Here's the new tensioning arm assembly going in. Same bolt goes into the same bolt hole. You don't want to run it because you're getting ready to put in the alternator next, and so you'll have to have a little bit of swinging action on that arm when you get ready to pull it in. Next up, we're going to show you the Hitachi with the wide belt with the wide pulley on it. Yours truly getting ready to go into yoga position number 27 again. Doing a familiarization real quick on the back where all the wires are going to go. We already got the foot on this one, so we're going to go ahead and should drop right in. We'll put the 15mm bolt through it to hold it in that pivot position, which you didn't see in that shot, but it's there. And now we're putting in the tensioning arm assembly. First thing to do is go ahead and slide that bolt up. Or slide the alternator up and then put the bolt through it. If that bolt doesn't go all the way through, you may need to chase it out with a tap and clean out the threads. Next, you can put the actual adjustment bolt in, and it'll go in and thread all the way into the, I don't know what to call it, the alternator slide bolt. There's a lock nut that goes on the end of it, and I recommend putting it on now. That way when you run the adjustment nut or the adjustment bolt down, you can just hold the lock nut in place. That's what the finished assembly looks like. There's a lock nut holding the alternator to the adjustment nut. There's a long bolt, the adjustment bolt that goes through, and then there's a lock nut that locks that in place. Our true final task is going to be setting the belt tension. So let's go ahead and tension the belts now. First off, you need to know the span that you're going to be working with. In this case, it's 9 inches. Supposedly, for every inch of span and a 5-pound pressure is applied, you should deflect 1/64 of an inch. For us, that comes out to a little more than 1/8 of an inch for the 9-inch span. So we'll go ahead and adjust up our tension on that. Once you have your tension set, don't forget to go back and double check the torque on all of your pulleys and your alternator pulley. And double check your wiring, and then you're ready.